You saw the spirit of a man break in front of you.
Oh!
You heard the sound of a man's heart tearing in half.
Oh! You little! I'm gonna. Jerry wrestled bears for a living. That wasn't making him happy. So instead, he changed his profession to golfing. He wasn't happy with that either. So he just figured he was an unhappy person.
Actually, you want to try doing the improv here? Or do you want to save that for a boss battle?
You know, I'm gonna try it.
You gonna try it?
Okay, let me go.
Right.
Okay, so. Okay. Gordon once attempted to become a jeweler as a profession. However, he found himself in a certain job that he found is quite troubling, because there were quite a few people who would come into his workplace in order to steal jewels. So he decided he needed a profession in which he could defend himself. So he changed it to gun control. So now he works as part of the NFA so that he can control guns in the hands of people. Remember, people, you have the power to control how America works. If you don't like something as you see, and you think, man, I wish that could be better, I can change that, because you can in a democracy where you can feasibly change the route of which your people have taken. And if you don't like something that I'm doing, you can change it. Just comment, like, subscribe. Nightmare Dragon Nation, everyone, join together. We can make YouTube better once again for Gordon, for everyone. Gordon would appreciate this. Because he's no longer a jeweler. You know why? He got robbed, shot, and he's dead now. His funeral was His funeral was great. Everyone came out because he was a really nice guy and everyone loved him. He was a real godsend. I have to go this way. If he wanted,
those were his final words.
That was this way. That was his final words. He had to go this way. Unfortunately, he said them out loud and very loud so that the robber heard him. This was bad because the robber was also a serial killer, and Gordon looked like the Lucky Charms man. So him being a serial killer, you know, standard procedure, it states that he must murder. So, oh, there we go. That was a very sad way for him to go, because he was a good man. Every weekday, every wiener he would donate $3 to the children's hospital, which was nice in thought. However, $3 is not that much in the grand scheme of things.
Not that much for a wiener.
Not that much for a wiener. So the children had to put up with very bad quality wieners for the majority of their lives, leading to many cases of childhood obesity. So then they could finally, but Gordon was put to rest. Now we can have our kids be safe, and we just want them to be healthy and happy. So keep them active, everybody. Don't let your kids turn into blobs of fat. And if they do, well then, isn't that a comment on your parenting ability? So then I could just.
Okay, Eric, change the story. Wieners are too intense for you. You know, for a second there, when you said, you know, that's our content, and if you don't like it, I literally thought you were gonna just be like, if you don't like our content, you can kiss our ugly ass. It's okay.
I didn't breathe when I was doing that.
I could tell. Wiener talk was just too intense for you.
He's not that hard. I've beaten him in the God Home.
Come on, Eric.
Yeah, on Radiant, on Ascended, and on Attuned.
You can do it, buddy.
Attuned is normal, Ascended is double damage, and Radiant is one-hit KO.
Become the wiener.
I once met a guy named Roger. Roger was nice because he wanted me to have a nice life. He was a very motivational speaker. I can think of him as sort of a second father. Because you see, unlike most people who have a fatherly figure in their life, I actually had my dad. He's a pretty cool guy. He delivers paper for a living.
His name was Roger.
His name was Roger. I found out later that Roger was actually my dad. And my dad was actually some guy that my mom cheated on my dad with, but then he just decided to leave him for. It was kind of touching and a little bit heartbreaking. But you know what? I decided to live with it because they're both pretty cool guys. Unfortunately, they can't stand the sight of each other because after Roger took my mom, after my dad took my mom, Roger was very pissed about that. So Roger decided to seek revenge, and decided his revenge plan was to become a better father to me than my actual birth father. Oh! There goes all that Geo. I think it's making me worse.
What would Roger think of you now?
Roger, I'm sorry. Or Dad, I guess. Because I said Roger's my real father.
When you said that you found out that what's it called? She was cheating and everything. I thought you were gonna be like, and then he found out the person cheating on the thing with the thing was named Roger too.
Roger and Rogerstein.
Then I found out my mom was named Roger.
I found out my Roger was Roger.
By the way, did I say my name? It's Roger.
You're Roger, you're Roger, he's Roger, I'm Roger! Is there any other Rogers I should know about?
It got very confusing every time we use walkie-talkies.
That was a Red Stimpy gag, actually. Where it was like the Space Cadet Stimpy, where it's like, oh my gosh, what was it? It was like, Cadet Stimpy, do you read me? Here, over, Roger that, sir. Roger, Roger here. And
There was also a Family Guy joke with the over thing.
What?
Remember they were fixing up that old house, and what's it called?
Oh yeah.
You didn't say over.
Stewie, this is over. This is what, Brian? Over.
Oh, I have to say over.
I say over.
I have to say
over what, Brian?
I have to say over when I say over.
Over when you say what, Brian? Over.
Over. What did you say? Over!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can hear some sort of squealing and I don't know what it is.
This is when you like come out to the fans and be like, alright, I'm gonna level with you. I've never played this game before.
No, they saw my, it's like they saw the completion, but like, you've already completed the game. No, that was my friend. Oh.
That was my friend Roger.
That was my friend Roger. He's pretty good at this game. Oh, you jick! Oh no!
The jick strikes again.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
For this one, complete silence.
Okay.
Arrgh!
I guess it was the Rogers.
It was Roger that made me better.
No, it wasn't.
Roger made me worse.
It's the Roger shot.
It's the
It's the Ross shot.
No, I hit end. No.
You know what that was?
What?
That was you with their smash thing.
What?
You kept on hitting skip.
Oh yeah.
You still gotta release those bloopers. Demand it, fans.
Oh no, I'm gonna do it. I have them in a special file folder.
They were some goodies.
They were actually. We actually had some pretty good comments.
We did. And a very insightful talk on Waluigi.
Yeah, sure. Okay, alright.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah?
yeah, okay. I'm getting soul ready. I'm getting soul ready.
I'm holding my horses.
Okay, that was the plan.
Those horses are being held.
Held by what, the reins? The reins, ladies and gentlemen?
Blaming on the reins.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Makes the time to
Give me a way.
they never had.
Something about 100 men on Mars.
Yeah, alright, I'm not the only one. Like,
You're not.
It's funny, in the car,
Oh!
you know, Eric said,
Oh!
there's nothing that 100 men on Mars could ever do. Like, and our friend was like, no, it's 100 men or more.
Really?
And yeah,
Okay.
and I'm like,
Sounds fake, but okay.
well, it was funny because I sympathize with Eric on that. I thought it was 100 men on Mars too. I mean, it probably makes sense or more because you know, Africa isn't really known for being on Mars.
You don't know that.
But...
Gosh. here I am at one mask again.
I'm African Amarzican.
African American. I like when people are like, oh yeah, they have African American people in Africa. I was like, no, they don't. They have African.
It's just called African people.
Yeah, at that point they're just African. You idiots. Okay, so I am not okay. Oh, you jerk!
You know that what's it called? Weezer teamed up with Weird Al Yankovic to do a cover of that song?
Of what song?
Africa by Toto.
Okay. I have bigger problems right now, Joe.
I can see.
Oh, you jerk! No!
Just got ass blasted. How do you feel about that?
I got ass blasted. No! No! Not again! I need. I need that. No! I initiated the fight!
Oh no! Eric, come on, you can do this. You can do this. Do it for Roger. They don't show you his health, do they?
No, they don't!
Come on, you can.
Ah! Sorry for those that I just blew out your eardrums. I've just been fighting this boss for like 2 episodes now. I'm not okay, Joey.
You promise?
What?
But if you wanted honesty, it's all you had to say. I never thought it and then come to this and turn out.
I never thought it would come to this either. Is this what's gonna happen if I steal Soul Run?
Photographs your boyfriend took. Remember when it's from jumping out?
Look at this photograph!
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Look at this photograph!
Look at this graph.
Every time I see it, it makes me graph.
And what the hell? You know, there's a line in there that says, "And what the hell is on Joey's head?"
Really? Oh yeah, I remember that. That song came on my way to school once.
This is where I went to school.
It was actually kinda cool. Was that seriously a line?
This is where I went to school, yeah.
No, I mean, it was actually kinda cool.
Oh no.
Okay, let's say I was just BSing that, man.
You can honestly probably BS anything about a Nickelback song and get it right.
That was Nickelback?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
The coin term, the most hated band out there. The most hated rock band.
Okay. I could probably have time for one more attempt.
You know, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I like them. I don't think Nickelback is as bad as people make them out.
Oh, same.
But at the same time,
at the same time, they suck.
They don't help their case. I mean, like, I think I told you about the one
Wasn't
show.
there a thing where it's like, do you want to hear us play? Or do you want us to just go home? You're like, go home.
Well, because what happened was like he came out there. He's like, all right, we got any Nickelback fans in the audience tonight? And
silence,
dead silence. He's like, you want to hear some rock and roll, or you want us to go home? And no one answered. He's like, it's up to you guys.
Guess we're going home.
Yeah, and so when he said we're going home, someone threw a rock at him. He's like, all right, bye. And then he flipped them off and walked off the stage. I'm like, oh.
You know what? Good for him. At that point, I would have done the same thing. Okay.
I did hear though, you know, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I did hear.
Okay, hang on a second. I have full health.
Actually, do you want to wait for the next episode?
No, this is the last episode of the session. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm doing this now.
I will say though, on the topic of Chad Kroger, the lead singer of Nickelback, I did hear he's not the nicest of dudes.
Oh really?
He apparently once, for his humor, and don't quote me on this. This is all hearsay and everything.
Yeah.
He apparently told one of the.
Yes!
Nice, dude.
Finally! Oh my gosh!
So he told them. You okay?
Next time on Nightmare Dragon Gaming!
He told the backstage people to stick their genitals in a fan.
Oh!
Have fun with that!